You know the scene, right? Almost every established company has them. Rooms, maybe even entire floors, just packed with paper. Well, today, we're going to talk about how to unlock all the valuable data that's trapped in those piles and turn it into some real business power.
So, take a second and think about your own company. Your contracts, your invoices, all those critical employee records, where are they? If the answer is in a filing cabinet, then yeah, your most valuable data is basically locked up, gathering dust, and honestly, pretty vulnerable.
All right, so let's dive into what we call the paper problem. Now, this might sound simple, but you'd be surprised how often businesses underestimate the true cost of sticking with paper. And these costs really add up. I mean, just trying to find one document can kill your team's productivity. Then you're paying actual rent money for storage. And the risk? Wow. One fire, one flood, and decades of your company's history could be gone, just like that. Plus, in today's world of remote work and tight regulations, trying to manage physical files is a total nightmare.
Okay, so you might be thinking, just scan it all, right? And that seems like the obvious answer. But here's the thing. Just making a simple digital picture of a document doesn't really fix the core issues. We have to go way beyond basic scanning.
When we say enterprise grade, we're definitely not talking about that little scanner on your desk. This is more like an industrial scale operation. It's a whole system built for massive volumes of paper with near-perfect accuracy, advanced tech, and really robust security protocols. It's designed for the big leagues.
And the difference is just staggering. 1 million pages a day compared to maybe 50,000. But look at that accuracy rate. 90% might sound okay, but think about it. That means 1 out of every 10 documents has a mistake. At 99.9%, now you've got data you can actually rely on. We're talking specialized tech versus basic hardware, certified security versus, well, who knows? It's a completely different ballgame.
So getting those high-quality digital files is the foundation. That's great. But the real magic, the real transformation, that happens when you add the AI power-up. This is what takes a boring digital archive and turns it into a smart, active business tool.
And this is the fundamental shift you have to get. Think of it this way. Scanning gets you a library of books. But AI? AI gives you a genius librarian who has read every single page of every book and can instantly answer any question you have. It doesn't just store the data, it actually understands it.
So what does that look like in the real world? It means your team can finally stop the mind-numbing task of typing data from invoices into a spreadsheet. The AI just does it. The system automatically knows this is a contract and that's a receipt and files them correctly. And instead of searching for weird keywords, you can just ask a question like, hey, show me all the contracts we signed last quarter. And it even does this across multiple languages, which, for so many of us, is absolutely essential.
So the whole goal here is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. We're talking about transforming those physical documents into actionable insights. It's about turning a dead archive into a living, breathing asset that helps you make smarter and faster decisions.
Now, what this can do is amazing. But you're probably wondering about the how. How does it work? And more importantly, how secure is it? So let's follow a document through the entire process, from start to finish. The whole thing is completely locked down. It all starts with a secure pickup, with a full chain of custody so you know where your documents are at all times. Then comes the high-precision scanning. The files are uploaded to that secure AI platform. But check this out. This part is brilliant. For really long-term preservation, key documents are also converted to microfilm. This creates what's called an air-gapped backup, which means it's physically disconnected from any network. It is completely immune to cyber attacks. Finally, the original paper is securely destroyed, and you get a certificate for it. Every single step is tracked, secured, and compliant.
So what you end up with is truly the best of both worlds. For all your daily work, you have the incredible speed and intelligence of the AI cloud. And for your ultimate backup plan for disaster recovery or legal needs, you have this tamper-proof microfilm archive that no hacker on Earth can ever touch.
Okay, the tech is cool, the security is tight, but let's get down to brass tacks. What's the actual, measurable business value here? Let's break down the return on investment. First up, the big one, money. Within the very first year, most companies see about a 75% drop in their operational costs related to documents.
That's real savings on storage space, on paper and supplies, and on thousands of hours of manual work.
Next, let's talk about time, which might be your team's most precious resource. You're looking at a 90% reduction in the time it takes to find a document. I mean, think about that. Tasks that used to take someone hours of frustrating digging now take literally seconds. All that time goes right back into getting actual work done.
And the number that holds it all together is this one: 99.9% accuracy. This means you're not just getting speed, you're getting certainty. You can have total confidence in the numbers and the information you're using to make your most important business decisions.
So when you look at the whole picture, the value comes from three main areas. You get huge financial savings, and right alongside that, you get a massive boost in your team's efficiency. And then there's that crucial piece for risk mitigation, which gives you this essential shield against data loss or compliance trouble.
And this point is absolutely critical for any business operating in Singapore. A system like this isn't just a nice-to-have feature for efficiency. No way. It's essential for making sure you are 100% compliant with laws like the PDPA. It's all about protecting your data, your customers, and your business from some very serious legal and financial pain. So, after seeing how all that paper can be totally transformed into a secure, intelligent, and strategic asset, there's really only one question left to ask. What potential, what insights, and what advantages are currently sitting there locked away in your documents?